Good afternoon, dear friends. Today I would like to talk about not the most pleasant topic, but important, such as injuries. Rehabilitation after injuries and their prevention. I hope this video will be useful for you, so let's get started. Any injury that forces us to temporarily stop training or limit the load is harmful not only physically, but also psychologically because it makes us stand still or throws us back. So we need to pay attention to prevention and recovery. The causes of injury are quite simple, and the most common include violation of the technique of performing exercises. Neglect of warm-up because poorly warmed muscles are not only quickly injured, but also recover longer. An ill-thought-out training plan or lack of it at all are just one of the few reasons from time to time accidents occur even with the most experienced and accurate answers. So you need to know about some injuries that may lie in wait for you to prevent injuries and injuries. There are a number of ways many athletes are familiar with the complex 5 or 1. Rehydrate through sweating. There is a huge loss of fluid and electrolytes, so to avoid dehydration, be sure to drink water before time and after training. 2. Replace carbohydrate reserves. Serve the main source of energy for muscles during training. Therefore, it is important to consume carbohydrates after exercise to replenish depleted reserves, but you need to start from the intensity of training. 3. Repair during exercise. Muscles are destroyed. They need high-quality protein to restore muscle tissue after training. 4. Strengthen during physical exertion. The immune system becomes vulnerable due to cell damage and inflammation. To support its work, you need high-quality and nutritious food. And 5. Rest during rest and recovery. Your body rebuilds damaged fibers, making muscles big and strong, and the nervous system learns better adapt to the load. Moving correctly is a skill that we try to neglect both in life and in sports. That is, we move and train without observing the technique in order to quickly achieve the desired results. This entails improper muscle coordination, incorrect posture, and various imbalances. The human body is unique and designed in such a way that it uses different muscles for different tasks, which is why we have large and voluminous muscles for great effort, long and thin muscles to maintain bones in the right position for a long time, and different shapes for moving joints at different angles. In theory, we use deep, small stabilizing muscles to maintain posture and correct joint position. And large superficial muscles are responsible for the sequence of contraction and relaxation of the muscle during movement. We are obliged to teach the stabilizing muscles to stabilize the motor muscles to move joints and limbs. Problems arise when we neglect one or another muscle group and use the motor muscles in stabilization, for example, the pectoral muscles and not the rotator cuff to support the shoulder joint. This means that the motor muscle does not always fulfill its primary role in movement. As a result, the connection of bones is disrupted and leads to the divergence of joints, weakening of connections, and leads to increased sensitivity to pain and damage. But if you are still injured, you need to know how to fix it. For example, light bruises and sprains, you can eliminate yourself with cold and ointments, but there are injuries such as ruptures, fractures, and dislocations. Then you should seek medical help as quickly as possible. Because with dislocations, the damaged joint has an unusual shape or is unnaturally twisted, movement and touch cause acute pain. The speed of seeking help is very important here. Because the faster the reduction, the less painful it will be, and most likely it will pass without surgical intervention. Rupture occurs with sudden movements in the joint that exceed its natural amplitude and do not coincide with the usual direction of movement. A characteristic feature is swelling, pain when moving and touching, and at the moment of injury, a specific crunch, and these symptoms are similar to stretching, and only a doctor can distinguish a rupture from a stretch. Fractures there are open and closed, accompanied by a crunch and a change in the shape of the limb. And treatment here is only by applying a plaster by a doctor. The most dangerous injury is a spinal injury, requiring long-term recovery. I addressed anyone, cervical, thoracic, and lumbar. Any mobility impairment, acute pain, or suspicion of injury should be a reason to consult a doctor. It is very important not to dramatize the situation unnecessarily, but to perform all the restorative procedures that you will be prescribed, and at such moments it is important to remember The world does not end outside the walls of a sports club. There are many ways to spend your leisure time. Read, watch movies, chat with friends. Stick to positive thinking and you will not notice how you will return to your usual rhythm. The best prevention will be a clear statement of goals and objectives with proper nutrition and a sufficiently high-quality recovery to help you avoid injury. With proper nutrition, the probability of injury is sharply reduced, and even if it happens, recovery is faster. The antioxidants contained in fruits, vegetables, herbs help reduce inflammation and relieve muscle pain. If you do not recover well between workouts, it is very likely to get a symptom of overtraining, which is characterized by weakness, fatigue, general pain, a sharp deterioration in athletic performance, and insomnia. And once again, all of the above, we see that it rests on nutrition. What a huge role it plays in injury prevention, helping the body maintain balance and strengthen potentially weak points. You bring invaluable benefits to your health. The main and ultimate goal of rehabilitation after injury is the elimination of mechanical symptoms and restoration of the athlete's functional state in order to return to previous loads in the shortest possible time. The most common rehabilitation methods are physiotherapy and physical therapy. Physiotherapy is the use of various types of heat, cold, electricity, massage to reduce pain and swelling, which helps to accelerate healing. And physical therapy is physical exercises aimed at fully restoring the functional state and achieving athletic fitness. Rehabilitation should begin immediately after injury and be carried out continuously until the end of the restoration of working capacity. Rehabilitation tasks are determined individually aimed at restoring fitness to achieve a level of physical fitness that will ensure maximum performance and minimal risk of recurrence of injury. The ability to correctly set the task is crucial for the rehabilitation process. Thus, in conclusion, I would like to note that sometimes you may not even guess about some disorders in the body, in the training process or nutrition, but it is in your power to take care of yourself, develop, check information, seek help from professionals, do not force events in the training plan. Adhere to all nutrition recommendations. Any discomfort should not be ignored, and timely access to a doctor and the beginning of treatment can save you from severe consequences. Practice shows that 80% of injuries are reversible. Successful rehabilitation should be completed by the complete restoration of athletic ability to work. That's all for today. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Like and subscribe so that you don't miss new videos. Take care of yourself and see you later. Bye.